Hey everyone, have you ever wondered about the incredible promises found throughout the Bible? I'm talking about promises that literally shaped human history, God's divine covenants with humanity. These aren't just ordinary agreements or ancient rules. They're more like a divine blueprint. And here's the amazing part. You're part of this story too. Let me explain what a covenant is. Think of it as God's way of making a relationship official. It's His promises to us, and sometimes our promises to Him. But it goes way deeper than just a set of rules. Each covenant reveals more of God's character and His amazing plan for humanity. Want to take a quick journey through these covenants? There are 6 major ones, and they tell an incredible story. It all started in a garden, Eden. The first covenant was with Adam. God gave humanity a purpose to care for creation. But even when things went wrong with the fall of man, God already had a plan for redemption. This brings us to Noah and that famous rainbow. It wasn't just a pretty sight, it was God's promise never to flood the earth again, a covenant of preservation. But God wasn't done yet. Enter Abraham. Looking up at the stars one night, God promised him descendants as numerous as those lights in the sky, and through his family all nations would be blessed. Pretty amazing, right? Then came Moses and the law. This wasn't just a list of do's and don'ts. It was a covenant that showed people how to live as God's people. Think of it as a guidebook for walking with God. Later, David received an incredible promise about a kingdom. Not just any kingdom, but an eternal one. This was pointing to something even bigger than David could imagine. And all of this leads us to the most incredible covenant of all, the new covenant through Jesus. This is where everything changes. Now you might be wondering, what does all this mean for us today? Well, here's the beautiful part. We're living in the time of the new covenant right now. All those ancient promises, they're still active today. Each covenant built on the previous ones, revealing more and more of God's incredible plan, like chapters in the greatest story ever told. And guess what? We're in the most exciting chapter yet. But we've barely scratched the surface of these amazing covenants. There's so much more to discover. Want to dive deeper into each covenant? Join me for our upcoming series where we'll explore each one in detail. Hit subscribe and tell me in the comments, which covenant would you like to learn about first? Next time, we're heading back to the garden to discover how it all began. Trust me, you won't want to miss this.